day, mama. When I'm good, I'm good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. So, GBU. God bless you. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Buddy to Blockbuster. I'm your host, AJ. Not AK, that's the Thala. And we're here to review the one and only Good, Bad, and Ugly. I was definitely looking forward to this movie, mainly because from the looks of it, this probably is Ajith's last movie. At least he's taking a break for maybe 2 years or 3 years, going to his Formula One kind of adventure. And his previous movie with WRC didn't do so good. So a lot of expectation and hype was around this movie. I went for the first day, second show in the US. Truth be told, initial reaction is this is an all-out entertainer. Do not go with the mindset of, oh, you're going to see a logical storyline and it's all about content and stuff. No, this is all about entertainment, masala, drama, and huge elevation and focus about our Thala, AK. He's literally called AK. That's his name in the movie as well. There's so many nostalgic moments filtered across the whole movie, end to end, which would take you back to a lot of, his older characters and stuff like that. It's all tied in. And the whole movie, just like the trailer, is vibrant. There's a reason why I'm wearing this thing, because his outfits and everything that goes on in this movie is just over the top. And outside of Thala and Arjun Das, who plays the antagonist, I think everybody else is doing a lot more overacting. It was just too much. But these two folks stole the show for me. And that's the expectation that you need to keep. Do not go with the mindset of this is some kind of, you're looking for this logical, great storyline. You're going to be disappointed. And for Ajith and Thala fans, this is a treat for you, because if you're literally going in just to showcase his presence and his elevation and the different styles that he have, my God, in a couple of scenes, he looks so good. Whoever made him look young, I think he needs to get an award. And all the other movies that came before this needs to take note from this movie, because the way how he looked in this movie, whether it's the present day or the older self where he's super young, spot on. Now, in terms of the story, as I mentioned, don't think the main focus of this movie is the story. It's not. On a high level, you have AK, who is a gangster, also known as Red Dragon. Right from the beginning, you've been introduced to him being this huge gangster, this Don, international, everybody fears him and stuff. But there's a family angle to it where he has a wife, gets a kid with the wife who's played by Trisha, basically says, no, you're not going to touch my son. You're not going to touch my kid until you leave everything behind, become a good guy, you surrender yourself, and then we'll have a family. Based on the trailer, as you've seen, he's in the jail because he's basically surrendered himself. He's put his bad life behind him. It revolves around that piece for the most part, but then a couple of incidents happen and there is a revenge sequence, and that's where Arjun Das in the tail end of the first half is introduced, and it's a war between AK and Arjun's mafia gang, huge gang that he surrounds himself with. Gain a lot of money, they clash, and that's the storyline. Again, super high level, but don't keep that as a focal point here. The main positives in my mind is Thala, you killed it, man. We love you, mainly because of your presence and the elevation, the style, the walk, and all the vibrant dresses. Whoever came up with the costume, it was next level. It's directed by, Adhik Ravichandran. Music is also composed by JV Prakash, and the whole elevation that he has from the beginning. You're going to see so many elevation moments for Thala. I think this is fan service from the beginning. Arjun Das, I actually love it. Look, aside from his awesome voice that he has, his character was something that I liked, and it's something that you can get behind. And he's a dick sometimes, but these are the two main characters that stand out and carries this movie, because everybody else, in my opinion, I just felt it was too much. You're just going over the top, and sometimes the lip syncing on a couple of characters were not in sync for the most part. In terms of negatives and stuff, it's a 2 hours and 40-minute movie. The last 20 or 25 minutes, in my opinion, too draggy and stretched, and that's where it kind of loses me, because up until then, I'm just going with the mindset of, look, I signed up for this. This is an entertaining masala movie. I'm not going to have any logical and sensible stuff. I'm just here for Thala and the stuff that he does. But at the end, the whole sequencing and the way how it moves from one scene to the next, it was just messy. It was choppy as well. It didn't make sense, and that's where it kind of lost my interest, because up until then, I was with it. I was like having fun. As long as you have that mindset of, hey, I'm just here to have fun, this movie's for you. Now, for the normal audience who is not Thala fans, because all the Thala fans and a couple of folks in the theater was losing their mind from the beginning till the end. But for the normal audience, you're gonna have that feeling of, this is just too much. What's going on? The story doesn't make sense. You're just all over the place. Look, that's the intent of the story. I think the director has made that pretty clear when the trailer was showcased, because it's supposed to be vibrant, over the top, and masala worthy. And that's exactly what is delivered. My hope is if it was cut short to maybe like a 2 hours and 20 minute, or maybe making sure that the last 20 minutes was a bit more better and kept the same kind of flow of the rest of the movie, it would have been fine. But the choppiness kind of lost me. But aside from that, they made some clever AI components where they bring in other characters. There's a lot of cameos. Just letting you know, you would just love the cameos here. But there's a lot of AI cameos. I think this is the first time I've seen a movie do that. As soon as those things came, you will know what I'm talking about. We all lost our minds. Is the point. So for my Thala's kind of last movie for a while, I just had fun. I don't think there's a grade for this. I just want you guys to go in with an open mind, just having an entertaining time. If you're up for something that's masala worthy, high octane action, and if you love Ajith and if you love Arjun Das, you will love this movie. If you don't, then you're just gonna hate it. You're just gonna think that this is just all over the place and stuff like that. So folks who watched Good, Bad, Ugly, I know it's super early right now, but after you watch it, let me know in the comments. Did you guys love it more than me? Or do you guys just hate it and you think I'm crazy? And if you don't like, share, and subscribe, AK won't come and get you. AJ will get you. So be sure to subscribe.